Hi friends, welcome back to Jikoni Magic's Meza. Today we are making something bright, sweet, spicy, pilipili ya maembe. Honestly, everywhere you turn these days, it's mangoes, mangoes, mangoes. So I thought, why not turn all this abundance into something delicious? I'm doing mine Caribbean style today, but with a Kenyan twist. Because at the end of the day, zote ni tamu. I started with 2 very ripe mangoes, peeled them, chop them into medium chunks, and yes, I had to show off my peeling skills kidogo. I mean, hii ngozi haikukatika. Full ilitoka yote. For me, in this recipe, the only 2 mandatory ingredients ni pilipili and your maembe. With that, you're good. Next, habaneros or pilipili mbuzi. I buy mine in bulk and freeze them, so I always have some ready at hand to go. Gloves on, seeds out. Because today I want medium heat. I want the kids to enjoy it too, so it has to be kid friendly. If it was just for me, trust me, seeds are staying in for that extra kick. Into my sufuria, low heat, a little olive oil, like about 2 tablespoons. Garlic first, 1 teaspoon. Fry kiasi, then add your ginger, 1 teaspoon as well. Heaped teaspoons, by the way. And let them fry gently until fragrant. Then the habaneros go in, and ooh, the smell. They have this fruity aroma that's just so amazing. Once you can pick up on this fruity fragrance, you're good to add the rest of the ingredients. In goes the mangoes, half a cup of fresh pineapple juice, a 1/4 cup apple cider vinegar for that tang. Then my spices. These are all spice berries, which I ground and added a teaspoon to my sauce. The camera was off when I was adding the powder, so I'm just showing you, for example, what I did. As in, ukweli, I ground them and they're in the sauce already. 2 teaspoons of honey, which in retrospect, I shouldn't have added as much because the sauce turned out to be too sweet for me. Of course, the kids loved it. So I'm mentioning this as something to keep in mind if you'll end up following my recipe. Half a teaspoon cinnamon, half a teaspoon of thyme, which I buy in bulk, dry it, and then shake it into my food whenever I need it. Here I'm showing you the size of onion, which I've gone ahead and divided into quarters. I needed to infuse the onion aroma or essence without necessarily overpowering the whole sauce. I also added salt to taste, which I didn't catch on camera. Let everything cook down until the mangoes soften and break down, in that when you drag your spatula and the sauce does not rush back, you know it's ready. I blend it, but not too smooth. I like a bit of texture. Little chunks of the habanero peppers and onions peeping here and there, because I believe it gives my sauce some character. At this point, taste and adjust. In my case, it was too sweet, like I mentioned earlier. Also, it was too thick, so I needed to remedy this. What I did is I added the apple cider vinegar. If you feel like it's not sweet enough, on the other hand, what you can do is start by adding some pineapple juice, maybe a bit more mangoes. You could also do the honey if that's your kick. Make the sauce yours. Let it simmer for a couple of more minutes, and then that's it. Next, put it in your clean, sterilized jars. And then it goes into the fridge where it can last up to 2 months. Though in this house, to be truthful, it never survives for that long. If you want to create a vacuum seal, turn your jar over while it's still warm or hot. And when it cools down, it's going to create that vacuum seal. And that, friends, is today's Jikoni's magic. Turning simple seasonal ingredients into something special. Until next time, keep it Jikoni magic and bye-bye.